JJ's not here?
He texted me this morning. I asked him what time the first game is. I told him 10. What's that? He doesn't come on Saturdays. But I guess that guy's doing it for them.
Who's doing play-by-play, you or me?
I like it.
Where's JJ?
There he is.
I knew.
Better on time than never.
Well, I thought you got your start early.
Oh, we tell people
Go
if they
Daddy.
want to send in tweets on
Give
Twitter,
it Go Daddy.
give a shout out.
My email app.
So we'll just say it for the air.
Are you getting it over your?
He's got it on his computer. He'll either pull it up on the computer or his phone.
That's cool.
People get on his phone.
My mom back in Texas, man.
Okay. So what's your name?
Yvonne Smith.
Okay. Yeah, we have been watching.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Ron Smith back in Texas. Make sure to give a shout out.
Okay.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to scenic Fort Bluff for today's final of the Naca Boys Basketball Division 6 game between Oak Level Baptist Academy and Franklin Christian Academy. If you would please stand with me for a word of prayer by Mr. Ricky Sale, remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
Let's pray. Gracious Heavenly Father, we do call for just a minute before we play this game to come to you and thank you for being our God and our Savior. We acknowledge that you love us. We thank you for that. We thank you for the blessings that you bestow upon us daily. We ask now that you watch over
And now, for the starting lineups of Oak Level Baptist Academy Conquerors. Number 12, Will Miles. Number 14, Aaron Watlington. Number 20, Sean Glidden. Number 22, Carson Temple. And number 33, Jake May. Conquerors are head coach by Clay Walker. And now, for the starting lineup of Franklin Christian Academy Falcons. Number 1, Andrew Robinson. Number 12, Alec Moore.
Right?
Number 14, Casey Jorgensen. Number 20, Ethan Burke. And number 22, J.D. Smith. The Falcons are head coached by Drew Robeson.
It's the men's Division 6 basketball national championship. William Wilford alongside my tag team partner, that's Mr. Travis Harrison. And Travis, we got a good game going on here in this one. Both teams got to this point. Now it's just a matter of who's going to win and who's going to lose.
Yeah, we got Oak Level here from North Carolina. They're going to be in your white jerseys on the screen, the home team on the scoreboard. And then Franklin from right here in Tennessee, they'll be in the navy blue jerseys. So ready to get things underway here. We got 12 Miles, 14 Wallington, 20 Gritton, 22 Kemple, and 33 Bain for Oak Level starting. Then for Franklin, Robinson, Moore, Jorgensen, Burke, and J.P. Smith.
All right.
So let's get it on.
It's on.
Franklin going to control the tip.
Keep those tweets coming in too, folks, at PrepSpin.
Good ball movement here so far for Franklin here in the early minute. Robinson had it up top. Now a three-point attempt on the way for Burke. It's good. So Burke dropping it in from deep, and he puts Franklin Christian on the board first here in this Division 6 championship.
I haven't had an opportunity to see Oak Level yet, but I know Franklin is a pretty good team.
Nice drive inside. That was Miles on the drive and finish at the rim. 3-2 our score. Robinson with it over on the left wing, gets it knocked away. So ball will stay here with Franklin. Drive by Robinson. And that's up no good, but he's fouled, so he'll go to the line to shoot two.
6:31 left to go in this first quarter of play. Just got things started. Tweets continue to pile in.
Now, William, if I remember right from the other day, this is Robinson. Isn't he only a 7th grader?
Yes.
And that's incredible.
Yes, he's got some massive handles too. We haven't seen that crossover yet, but it's a coming, my friend.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. 4-2 our score here. Franklin leading. They dump it down inside. The turnaround hook, no good.
Says Robin Moore's tweeting in. She says, "Go Franklin Falcons." And then Amos Smith says, J.P. Smith, number 22, and Gabe Smith, number 11, beat Oak Level for Franklin. Second basketball championship for Amos Smith. I'm not sure what all that means, but evidently these two teams has faced before.
Here comes Burke the other way for Franklin. Dishes it. Shot up, no good. Rebounded in by Kemple. And here comes Oak Level the other way. And that's up and good for number 12, Miles.
Now, they got a tie score on the official scoreboard here, Travis, but I thought they counted that first basket as a 3.
Yeah, I thought so too. So we'll see here as the time ticks away if they adjust that. If not, then I guess we'll adjust our scoreboard. But here's Robinson for 3. That one doesn't go. Rebounded in. And here comes Oak Level the other way. Kemple taking it up strong. No good. Rebounded by Franklin. That was 22, J.P. Smith. And that one's still up for grabs and finally knocked out of play. Last touch by the Falcons. So the ball back to Oak Level.
Fans can get a copy of this game on DVD. We are making DVDs right here at the gym, and you may get a piece of the game for keepsake. $20 right here in person, so make sure you text your family that may be here or to bring you home a copy.
Nice finish there inside by 14 Wadington as he puts Oak Level up 6-4 here as we're under 5 minutes left to play in this first quarter. Robinson had it. He gives it up to Burke, who swings it over to the right side. Burke gets it back. Step back 3. In and out like a fast food restaurant there. Rebounded in by Oak Level.
Well, depends on what fast food restaurant, my friend, because I've been to some of them that they pull you around and they don't come out for 10 or 15 minutes.
You might as well go sit down, all right? Backing down inside. The turnaround, no good. Rebounded by Franklin. And here come the Falcons.
I had to go in there and drag them out one time. Said, where my food?
You ask them if they're killing the cow in the back there.
Man, they must have been doing something.
6-4 our score here. Oak Level leading by 2.
Glad I didn't order nuggets.
Franklin gets the ball in. And up top with it, Jorgensen gives it up to Robinson, who swings it over to Moore. And that three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded in by Bain.
Bill Jorgensen watching once again. He says the Jorgensens are watching again with the entire family from Franklin, Tennessee. Bill, Lee, Lauren, DG, Jim, and Baba. Go Falcons.
That last basket was scored by Oak Level, number 22, Kemple. So 8-4 our score.
Yeah, they still haven't changed that 3 up there, have they?
They have not, so I guess it's going to stay. 3:20 left to play in the first quarter, and we've got a turnover by Franklin, so ball going to go back to Oak Level.
Folks, we're going to change it to what the official score says up there. Sorry to the Franklin fans out there, but 8-4 is what they've got.
Dumping it down inside. Good post move there, and he's fouled. That's 32, Bain, with a strong take inside.
I'll verify with one of the officials when we get an opportunity.
They called that on the floor, so Oak Level will inbound it. They get it in, no problem. Swing it to the corner. There's a three-point attempt on the way up and no good. Rebounded in by Jorgensen, and here comes Franklin the other way. That one's up and good for Jorgensen. 8-6 our score.
It's their first field goal in about 2 minutes, isn't it?
I think so.
David Ebert, he says the Eberts are watching. It says FCA Middle School went 25-0 this year, won the championship. Congratulations to those guys.
Shot just off the mark, rebounded in by Franklin, and here they come the other way. As Moore has it up top, gives it over to the right side. Moore gets it back, then swings it over the left. Now left corner, Robinson has it up on the left wing. Back up top to Burke as he sets up the offense.
Cammy Ebert also watching. It says, let's go Falcons from Cammy Ebert and Caleb Ebert, number 3, David Ebert's mom and brother. And of course, David Sr. Told me the other day that they are still married. He said he didn't want to confuse nobody.
3-point basket, Robinson, and he puts the Falcons up 9-8 in this one.
And then Anna Tomlinson also tweeting in. She says, "Yay, go FCA." Sounds like she's a cheerleader.
And nice move inside, getting it to go that time is number 14, Wadington. Bless you. We got some subs coming in the game now for Oak Level. Number 1, Powers into the game, and number 5, Walker. So Burke bringing it up the floor now for the Falcons. Gives it over left wing, drive, and a travel is called. So ball going back to Oak Level, who leads at 10-9 with 1:21 left to go here in this first quarter. This is the boys Division VI National Championship game here at the NACA. You're also in the game for Oak Level. Just showing some real patience here, moving the ball around. We're just under a minute left to play in this first quarter. Just buying some time here, then they're going to attack. Here they go, jump shot up. And that one just off the mark, rebounded in by J.P. Smith. And he's fouled, so ball going to be taken out of bounds. Franklin basketball. We're approaching 30 seconds left to play in this first quarter as Burke brings it across the timeline. Looks like the Falcons are going to be content to hold for the last shot of the quarter. We're under 20 seconds left to play. Ten seconds now left on the clock. Robinson gonna drive, he's gonna throw it up, he's blocked from behind. And then the ball chucked down court. And that's gonna do it for first quarter of play here. Our score, Oak Level 10, Franklin Christian 9. We've got a nice tight game here in this Division VI Boys National Championship. We'll be back in just a second for the start of the second quarter. You're watching NACA basketball on PrepSpin.com.
All right, I just talked to the official, and they're going to go check the scoring, but Franklin and Oak Hill should be tied. That first basket of the ball game by Franklin was a 3.
Yeah, because, I mean, they put up the 3 sign. And
yeah, they only counted it as a 2.
Well, it's been a great week here at the NACA. Lots of great basketball. And William, I want to thank you once again for being with us and pretty much running things here, PrepSpin.com. You know, you guys doing a great job for us.
My pleasure.
Always do. So we got the second quarter underway. Looks like they still haven't changed the score.
Well, they still haven't changed it up there, but that should have been a... So we're keeping score right along with these guys. We still say it's 10-9 up on the official score.
3-point attempt, short, but an offensive rebound by Oak Level to keep it alive. That's Gritton, number 20. And here's another 3. That one good.
That one is.
That's number 12, Miles. Knocking it down from deep, 13-9 our score here in the second quarter, 7:20 left to play. Burt gonna drive in and kick. And we're gonna have a walk. So some early turnovers here and on both ends. We got a 4-point lead for Oak Level. As they have the ball back now. Gritton gonna bring it across. Gives it to the high post, then down inside. Strong take, but unable too much on it. But it's gonna be knocked out of bounds. Last touch Franklin, so ball will stay here with Oak Level. We got 7 left to play in this second quarter. There's a deep 3, that one no good. Rebounded in by Jorgensen. And here comes Burke the other way. Jorgensen with it in the corner. He gives it up to Moore. Moore gonna swing it over to Burke. Moore gets it back now. Robinson throws it over to the right side. That 3 up and good for number 20, Burke. So a big basket there for Franklin.
They only counted that as a 2.
Oh, there they go. They got it.
All right.
All right, here comes Burke the other way. Strong take to the basket and the finish. So Burke puts the Falcons back up by 1 here, 14-13 with 6 to play in this second quarter. So Burke with 5 straight of his own to give the Falcons the lead. There's the 3 attempt. And over the backboard, out of bounds. Ball back to the Falcons.
You know, they may be waiting to halftime to add up all those baskets too. But
That's possible. 22 Kemple back in the game here for Oak Level. Robinson with it over on the left wing. He gives it up top to Moore, who swings it over to the right side to Burke. Both of these teams have pretty good ball movement on offense.
more tweets coming in.
Deep 3, no good. And last touch by Oak Level. It's going to stay there as Robinson was battling inside for the rebound and it ended up going off the Oak Level player. Robinson going to set things up top. Gives it over to Burke on the left wing. Now to the left corner to Moore. Moore going to give it back to Burke. Then he's going to get it right back. Robinson with it over on the right wing now. He's going to give it back up top to Moore, who swings it over to Jorgensen, who gives it back to Robinson, who's going to try a deep 3. That one, no. Rebounded in by Bain. And here comes Oak Level the other way with 4:20 left to play in this second quarter.
Robinson says, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Nice move to the basket, but unable to get it to go as Jorgensen coming the other way. Beautiful move there, and the finish for Jorgensen. 16-13 our score. Franklin up by 3. We're just under 4 to play here in the second quarter. And there's a 3 from the corner, no good. Rebounded in by Robinson. Robinson with it up top. Gives it over to the right side. Ooh, that one taken away. Good steal. He keeps it alive. Unbelievable. But unable to get it to go at the rim as Franklin comes away with the rebound. It's Jorgensen again. And Burt going to set things up top. Burt gonna try a three. No good. Rebounded. Still up for grabs. Kept alive by Moore. And now Jorgensen with it. He's gonna give it over to Burke. And we're just under 3 to play here in the second quarter. 3-point lead still for Franklin.
Want to send a shout out to Riley and Nathan. They're watching with their uncle, Alec Moore. Or they're watching their uncle, Alec Moore, playing the NACA championship game. She said, "Let's go Falcons." Thank you, Jennifer Dillingham. And she sent us a picture of the two watching their uncle play here.
That's cool. Moore with it up top now. Gives it over to Robinson. Trying to take his man off the dribble, then gives it back to Moore. Drive, and so we're going to have a foul on the baseline. So 2:14 left to play here in the second quarter. 16-13, still our score. Franklin leading. Two minutes left to play here as Burke drives it in, kicks it out. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded in by Bain. In the corner, now down low. Oh, nice pass inside. And he gets it to go, number 14. Waddington for two, and it's a 1-point lead now for Franklin as we're at a minute and a half left to play in this second quarter. Robinson with it. He's going to get a screen from Moore. Now over to the left corner. Drive to the baseline and a foul on Oak Level. Oh, nice inbounds play there on the alley-oop to Jorgensen, who lays it in for two. 18-15 our score as we approach a minute left to play in this second quarter. Want to give a special shout out to Yvonne Smith from Texas. Appreciate you watching. Your son is up here videotaping the game, and he asked we'd give you a shout out, so we appreciate Yvonne watching all the way from Texas. We got people all over the country, and we've had, over these last 2 weeks, we've had people all over the world watching these games, which has been really awesome.
And he's got a unique style. He's got a tripod, but he's holding it in the air.
There's a three-point basket for number 11, Yor. And we're all tied up here at 18 with 15 seconds left to play before the half. And we're down to 6 seconds left. Deep three for Burke. No good. Rebounded in by Kemple. He's going to try a long shot. Oh, just off the right side of the backboard. And we're going to go into the locker room knotted at 18 apiece. This has been an exciting Division VI boys basketball game. We'll be back in about 8 minutes for the start of the second half. You're watching NACA basketball on PrepSpin.com live here in Dayton, Tennessee.
Yeah, tweets keep coming in. Welcome back, everybody. We go into the third quarter of play. Beth Burke, she said her and her family are watching back in Franklin, Tennessee. She said, go Ethan Burke. And then shout out to Alec Moore from Zach Pagano. He says, go Falcons.
And here we go. Franklin going to start out with the basketball here in this third quarter.
And they kept the score up there 18-all, so we'll keep the official score with them.
Oh, nice shot in the corner. That was number 12, Moore. Dropping it from deep, 21-18. Franklin up by 3 in this early minute of the third quarter. And three-point attempt, no good for Oak Level, but they keep it alive as they crash the offensive glass. Ooh, spin move inside, nice dish. Can't get it to go, but he stays with it. Still no on the second attempt, but the third attempt is good. That was Bain cleaning up the glass, 21-20 our score.
Taking their time.
That three-point attempt is short and rebounded in by Oak Level. 6.5 left to play in this third quarter. The Falcons from Franklin leading by 1. Jump shot, no good. Rebounded in by Jorgensen. And here he comes the other way for Franklin. He's going to take it and finish at the rim.
Yes, sir.
Jorgensen going coast to coast.
I want to send a shout out to Dan Gang Nene. Watching, he says, go Franklin. And then Kimmy says, Luke Robinson, brother of Andrew, number 1, watching with mom. Collier, cheering on the Falcons. Kimmy, you need to change your Twitter picture. It's an Easter egg or something. Looks like an egg on a green background.
Second and third attempts. Here's another shot up, and he's fouled, so he'll go to the line. Waddington. First free throw good. We've seen over the last day in these championship games how crucial free throws are, especially down the stretch, but really any time during the game, as several of these championships have come down to making or missing free throws. That second one no good, especially in a tight, close game. You know, every point matters more than ever. Robinson taking his man off the dribble. He's going to be fouled. A hand check there up top, so Franklin going to take it out on the sideline underneath our booth. Get it into Burke. Burke going to step back. Shot no good, and good hustle there by J.P. Smith, but unable to save it. So ball back to Oak Level. They trail 23-21, 5:10 left to play in this third quarter. It's the boys Division VI National Championship game here at the NACA in Dayton, Tennessee. 5 minutes left to play here as Oak Level swinging it around, gets it inside, shot up and good for Bain, number 32, and we're tied at 23 with 4:50 left to play in this third quarter.
This one may come down to the end, bro. Low scoring affair right now.
Moore with it over on the right wing. There's a three-point attempt by Burke. No good. And Burke gets his own rebound. That's why you follow your shot right there. Burke dropping it from 8 feet, 25-23. The Falcons retake the lead.
Mama proud watching it back at home. Mama proud back in Franklin, Tennessee.
And there's a three-point attempt from number 32, Bain. And he gives Oak Level a 1-point lead, 26-25, as we approach 4 minutes left to play here in the third. That shot up and no good, rebounded in by Waddington. And floater good, count the bucket and the foul, and he'll go to the line for a chance for one more. That's 22, Kemple. So a strong take to the basket and an even better finish. 28-25 our score. I believe this is the biggest lead for Oak Level. This game has been tight, not much either way as far as a lead for either team. That free throw good, 29-25 our score is Oak Level now up by 4. We got 3:45 left to play in this third quarter. Burke trying to take his man off the dribble, gives it up to Robinson, who's going to try a three. That one, no. And looks like we got to push inside.
Robinson said, hey, that was a pass, y'all.
He was going for the oop. But anyway, that's going to be a foul inside on the Falcons. So ball going back to Oak Level. Just over 3.5 left to play in this third quarter. See if Oak Level can increase their lead. There's a three-point attempt from the left wing. That's good. And there's number 22, Kemple, once again. And it's 32-25 as Oak Level has jumped out to a 7-point lead here in this third quarter. We're just under 3:30 left to play. And William, what have you liked that you've seen differently what have you seen differently from Oak Level here in this third quarter?
Well, I think Oak Level's, one of the things I do see from them is they're getting good looks. They're actually squaring up on their shots where Franklin's going to, they're struggling as far as getting a good look. And, they have to do a lot of their shots off level, so to speak. So to go with the name, Oak Level's been level in this game. Franklin's had to get their shots and just not squaring up to the basket. I mean, that's the plain truth so far.
Yeah, I feel like Franklin was doing a much better job in the first half contesting.
But let me say this, Franklin, that's their style of play. They get those dirty points in there. They like to scrap and they like to get out in transition. And, they use that Robinson kid because he's so amazing. He's the next, Pistol Pete out there. That team right there has got a lot of promise to them. I like them, man. If I was in Franklin, my boys would go to Franklin.
Robinson with it now over.
Because y'all got a good coach. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got a good coach over there at Franklin.
Robinson has it back in the corner.
Ooh.
Gives it up to Burke on the left wing. We're approaching 3 left to play.
You can't teach that kind of dribbling skills right there. That kid's been practicing for days upon days.
Jorgensen with a beautiful crossover and drive to the basket as he's able to finish at the rim for 2. 32-27 our score as we have 2:45 left to play in this third quarter. See if Franklin can get a defensive stop here.
And without, going back through all what I said about being level, I think just to summarize it, it's the quality of shot has been better for Oak Level than it has been for Franklin. So that's all I got to say about that. We got third personal there.
I think a fourth personal.
Was it his fourth or third? I thought it was his third.
Either way, he's got to be careful. First free throw good. Knocking it down, Wallington. And J.P. Smith going to take a seat on the bench as Braden Holcomb into the game.
Kimmy says she loves our commentating.
Thank you, Cammy. I appreciate that. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded in by Jorgensen. 33-27, our score. As Jorgensen has it over on the right wing, he gives it up to Burke, who swings it over to Robinson. Robinson going to give it back to Burke, who gives it back over to Jorgensen. Now Burke with it once again, gives it over to Moore, who swings it in the corner.
Y'all keep those tweets coming in. We're monitoring the Twitter feed.
That one's stripped, good hands, and Robinson gets it right back for Franklin. And floater up and good off the window as Robinson kisses it off the glass for two. 33-29 our score. We've got a minute 50 left in this third quarter.
He dropped that one in. That was a nice take and delivery.
And that one in and out and rebounded in by Jorgensen. Bringing it the other way now for Franklin as he gives it up to Burke, who swings it over to Moore. Now in the corner to Robinson. Franklin working for a good shot here. Jorgensen with it on the right wing. Gets a screen. Burke going to take his man off the dribble, then pulls it back out. Now he's going to kick it out to Jorgensen, who's going to try a deep three, and he's got it.
Nice.
Jorgensen knocking it down from long range. 33-32 our score. 1 minute left to play in this third quarter, and Franklin has battled back to within one. And we got a foul inside. That's going to be on the Falcons.
Got a lot of people watching this one. You got whole families watching back at home. You got tons of people just watching all over the country that are tweeting in and that are emailing us.
Dump it down inside. Cross-court pass. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Jorgensen once again, and here he comes. Leading the break for the Falcons. Gives it up to Burke, as we've got 30 seconds left. And looks like Franklin gonna hold for the last shot of the quarter. Drive to the basket by Robinson, and he's blocked. So Franklin going to keep it with 11.4 seconds remaining in the third. And we got a substitution coming in the ball game. That's number 12, Miles, back in for Oak Level. Moore going to inbound it for Franklin. He gets it into Robinson. Robinson going to drive, floater up, no good, but he's fouled.
Yes, he is.
And he'll go to the line for two.
Did you see how he did that? He come out, he got himself free so he could get to the basketball. He came out beyond the three-point arc there, and then he attacked right back at him. So once the defense, kind of lightened up a little bit, he went back in them, and they weren't ready. They fouled him.
Coming back in the game for Oak Level, number 22, Kemple. So Robinson's able to tie things up here at 33. We've got 6 seconds left to play before the third quarter ends. And here we go, long three off the front of the rim. Nice effort there from Kemple, trying to beat the buzzer. But after 3 quarters of play, we are still tied. So we will go into the fourth and final quarter at 33 apiece. 8 minutes left to determine the winner of this national championship game.
Who's it going to be? That's the thing is, we were tied at halftime. We were tied at the end of the third quarter of play. I'm not even sure what the score was at the end of the first quarter of play, but
I think it was a 1-point lead, possibly.
Yeah, who's going to come out victorious in this one? These teams are so evenly matched up. I think what's going to happen in this quarter, in this fourth and final quarter, is that you're going to see my boy Pistol Pete down there take over. I think it's his time to shine. He's going to bring back that championship back to Franklin, Tennessee. And all these Franklin fans that are on Twitter right now, they all going to rejoice because their team's going to bring home that national championship. And y'all better have the fire truck waiting for them too, because I'm telling you, they better get a parade back in Franklin, Tennessee, because this team deserves it. And I'm not writing Oak Hill off. I'm just saying Franklin, I just believe in these guys, man. That's all I got to say.
All right, ready for fourth quarter action here at Fort Bluff in the NACA National Basketball Tournament. This is the boys Division 6 championship game. Oak Level with it. They're going to start out with the ball here in this fourth quarter. And dish inside, that one knocked away by Franklin, so it's going to stay here with Oak Level.
So who's your pick to click? Who's going to be the guy that steps up in this fourth and final quarter?
I like number 22, Kemple. He's hit a couple big shots for Oak Level, and I see him, hitting a couple more here down the stretch and getting it done.
All right. Oak Level certainly has the experience, if you will. They got more experience, I think, than Franklin does.
So there was a foul on the drive there, so Oak Level going to inbound the ball. They get it inside and gets it to go. It's number 14, Wadlington.
And that's how they need to win the ball games. They need to be posting up, and because they got a size advantage, I think. Not much, but a little bit of it.
35-33 our score. Oak Level leading this one. Robinson going to try a deep three. There's your boy.
Yes.
From deep.
Man, he was
well beyond NBA range there.
Yeah, he's like 4 feet behind the NBA range on that shot.
36-35. Robinson puts Franklin up by 1 here as we're just under 7 minutes left to play in this fourth quarter.
Kid's not human.
Bain swings it over to Kemple. Kemple going to take his man off the dribble, and he's going to get called for the walk. So ball going to go back to Franklin as the Falcons lead this by 1. See if they can add to the lead here as Burke brings it up. Drive to the basket by Robinson, gets it up and good. That's 5 straight for Robinson as he puts Franklin up by 3, 38-35. 6:15 left in the fourth.
I got a feeling he was just holding back, man.
Shot no good, knocked out of play, last touch on Franklin. So the ball gonna stay here with Oak Level. Bain gonna inbound.
Said that we got a tweet saying he's got family watching back in South Carolina. That's Robinson.
And a foul inside.
I think it's time for me a trip to Myrtle Beach. Speaking of South Carolina, we got nonstop air to Myrtle Beach from Lexington now, where I live at. So,
oh, nice.
So I'm about to take that trip.
Number 14, Wallington at the line. First free throw, good. So Oak Level down by 2 now with 6 minutes left to play. Second free throw good, and we got ourselves a 1-point game, 38-37. Just under 6 minutes now left in this fourth quarter. Burke with it over on the right side. He's going to give it up to Robinson over on the left. Gives it back to Burke. He's going to take his man off the dribble, then kick it out to Robinson. Robinson, a little shake and bake him. Step back 3. Oh, man, if he could have gotten that one to go.
Well, his teammate got a rebound. Look at that.
He did, keeping it alive. Was 20. Braden Holcomb. And that shot no good. Rebounded in by Kemple for Oak Level, and they've got a chance here to take the lead. See if they capitalize on the defensive stop. Drive to the basket, up. Good. Beautiful play there by Miles.
I don't know how he did that, but that looked pretty. You see the rotation on that basketball?
36 39-38. Oak Level up by 1. 5 minutes left to play. Burke with it over on the right side. Now Robinson thought about the 3. Kicks it over to the left. And we've got a foul.
That was
As Robinson knocked over.
That was a shoulder right in his grill off of that screen there.
So Moore going to inbound it.
Oh, he says this is how it is.
Offensive rebound again. Braden Holcomb keeping it alive once more for Franklin. They go cross court in the corner. And now Burke bringing it back up top. And we're going to have a full timeout from Franklin Christian. 39-38 our score. 4:20 left to play as Oak Hill leading this one by 1.
Let me tell you something. This is going to be a nail biter coming down the stretch, you know. As a matter of fact, you know, most of my nails have already gone from some of the action this week, so I guess I'm going to have to start on my toes, Travis. I don't think I can be down that far, though. Not that flexible.
One more, you have to, Karen's not on. She's watching it work.
Okay, all right, gotcha. I want to give a few shout outs here. We got Karen Smith watching at work. So I'm glad you're having a chance to watch even though you're at work there. So hopefully you're enjoying watching the game, Karen. We got Evan and Brianna Smith from Joplin, Missouri watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in.
Wow, Joplin. That's you know, a while back. Not that long back, but that's where all those tornadoes
Went through, yeah. We got the headmaster, Hugh Harris, and the faculty of Franklin Christian Academy all watching, tuning in. So thank you guys so much for watching this game as we're out of the timeout now. Burke with it up top, 4:15 left to play. Oak Level up by 1. Burke gets it back over on the left side. Under 4 to play now. And that one's scrapping on the floor and able to save it there. Nice hustle from Jorgensen, keeping it alive for Franklin. Drive to the basket by Burke. Gets it up and in. Burke takes it right at his defender and scores 40-39.
You know, and that's
Franklin retakes the lead, sir.
That's the other guy that could step up here for Franklin who just did is Burke. And I know his mom's watching back in Franklin, Tennessee, and that was a big basket right there, Miss Burke.
That was big, 40-39. It put Franklin up by 1, and they just got the turnover there, the steal. And Franklin coming back with a chance to add to this lead. Here's Burke again, backing down this time, kicking it outside. And now Robinson with it over on the right wing. He's going to get a screen from Moore and drive baseline. Tiptoes the line. And Moore thought about the 3, then gives it back up top to Burke as we're just under 3 to play here in the 4th quarter. Falcons leading by 1. Burke going to drive to the basket, almost loses it. Gives it back outside Robinson. And a walk. So ball going to go back to Oak Level. And coming in the game for the Falcons, that's number 22, J.P. Smith. So Oak Level bringing it up now. That is number 20, Gritton. And he gives it up to Miles. Gritton gets it back over to Kemple.
We're getting down to crunch time. 2:31 left to go in this ball game.
Shot. Rebounded in by Jorgensen. He's got to have close to 10 rebounds this game. He kicks it out to Burke, who's going to try a 3.
Oh.
No, but he's fouled.
Yes, he was.
Big chance coming up at the line here for Burke as he's going to have 3 attempts to add to this lead for Franklin. He can make it a 2-possession game if he hits all 3. We've got 2:17 left to play. Want to take this time during the free throws. Give a couple more shout-outs. We got Amos Smith in Franklin, Tennessee watching. And then Ken and Dana Gross watching all the way in Houston, Texas. So thank you for tuning in and watching this game.
You can hear a pin drop in here.
Yes, you can. 42-39.
Well, now you can't because you're talking.
All three good. 43-39. We got a 4-point lead. And he stepped over the line when he was throwing it in.
Ooh.
That could be very costly. Moore going to inbound it for Franklin. 2:16 left to play. Falcons up by 4. Finally get it into Robinson. Robinson going to drive and then pull it back out. Why not? Waste some time here. You got the lead by 4. Robinson showing his handles. Driving in, throwing it up, no good. Rebounded by Kemple, and here he comes the other way. Need to let this boy shoot a 3. He's hit 2 or 3 this game.
They need to start looking for a shot now.
Yeah. And there's Kemple. He's going to take his man off the dribble. He gets it taken away by Burke, who rips it out of his hands. Dishes it to Robinson. Robinson going to pull it back out. We're approaching a minute and a half left to play in this game, and we're going to have a timeout, 30-second timeout from Franklin.
They took a whole minute off that clock just about there. Did Franklin. So you got 1:33 left to go in this ball game, and
paint. No paint.
It'll be over with.
All right, we got Franklin with the ball. That's Burke, and he's going to be fouled right away. And we'll see. They're going to take it out on the sideline, so not in the bonus yet. 1:30 left to play. Franklin leading by 4. They get it into Burke. And another foul called. You know, I don't think Burke's the guy you want to foul. I mean, he just went to the line, knocked down all 3 free throws. So, if anything, I'd try to force the ball into someone else's hands and then foul them. And Burke with it again, and he's going to be fouled.
Well, it's just a beautiful day outside, too.
Just keeps getting warmer and warmer out here, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
I was out there trying to straighten up some cables some video cables out in the truck that I haven't been able to get to since it's been cold outside. But I love the warm weather, my friend.
And get it done. Score quick. That 3, no good. Rebounded in by Burke. Yep. Burke at the line. He's hit his last 5.
Wait, man. It was bad.
Wallington hits the first. So 5-point lead now for Franklin. Rebounded in by J.P. Smith. And we got a jump ball possession arrow to the foul. Sorry about that, folks. If we jumped offline there for a second, we should be back. 47-42 our score with 54 seconds remaining. Oak Level just took a timeout. Franklin's going to have possession of the basketball out of the timeout. Franklin gets it into Burke. Burke going to be fouled immediately.
I think you gotta send some transmissions at this time every day because it did that at the same time yesterday, remember?
Mm-hmm. There's no one in the office today, so I don't know what's
something maybe
going
automatic
on.
or what.
I don't know. So Burke's first free throw, no good. So keeping the door slightly open, cracked, if you will, for Oak Level. Second free throw good, 48-42. Number 11, Yor, into the ball game for Oak Level. $50 seconds. They get a shot off here pretty quick. Shot attempt there from deep, no good. Rebounded in by Moore. And here comes Robinson the other way. He's going to be fouled. So Oak Level trying to extend this game out a little bit. We got 38 seconds left. First free throw good for Robinson. Second free throw good, 50-42, 38 seconds remaining. And Bain gonna put up a deep three. He's got it. Bain knocking it down from deep. So just when we thought this one might be in the books, it's not. 50-45 our score with 30 seconds remaining. And 30-second timeout. The Falcons.
We gotta do something better with this internet in here, man.
I've tried. But yes, we do. You want to take the last 30 seconds? I can write it up on Facebook so people are getting that. Just go to Facebook and Twitter. Oh, you got it? All right.
We're back.
Sorry about that, folks. Should be back now. 30 seconds remaining, 50-45. Franklin inbounding it. That one going to be thrown away. So no time goes off the clock, and Oak Level going to get the ball back. That was huge. Don't need a three here necessarily. A quick two would be just fine. They kick it, outside. They missed him. He was there in the corner. They got it to the right side, though. That one no good. Rebounded in by Robinson. And he's going to be fouled and go back to the line.
Sorry, guys. We know our feed went down there for a second, for probably a couple minutes, actually. But 26.2 seconds left to go in this ball game, 50-45. Franklin County with the lead, and Robinson going to the line. Man, that was a lot of hard work trying to get that thing back up, and we did it for all you fans out there watching.
First free throw good. I tell you, going back to that inbounds pass over here, Kemple was wide open in the left corner there. Is that free throw no good? And he's hit a few this game, so man, why they didn't hit him. Here's a deep three, that one off the mark. And out of play, ball going back to Franklin, 51-45. We got 16.9 seconds remaining as Miles checking back in the game for Oak Level. Jorgensen going to inbound it. He gets it into Burke. Burke going to be fouled right away. And 15.5 seconds remaining as Burke going to the line. So we got a double bonus here, so Burke will get 2 at the line.
Missed that first one. So here's the deal, guys, is we're up here up top, the mountaintop, and we don't have the best internet in the world up here.
We really don't. It's hard to reach all the way up here, but
I think what it is the sun outside, because you guys got a point-to-point system. We got basically an antenna that shoots from the top of the mountain down to the bottom of the mountain where the city and stuff is, that provides us internet up here. And when the sun has a certain angle, it knocks it off, and that's what happened.
52-45, three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Jorgensen, and he's going to be fouled with 7.8 remaining.
We don't have to worry about that usually when it's cloudy, but it's a beautiful day outside today. Just like yesterday.
We just appreciate everyone's patience at home, though. I mean, we didn't hear from too many people, so we appreciate you. The ones that did let us know that it was down, but
oh no, I heard from.
Yeah. Oh, you heard from? Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say I felt like not too many people were, but I guess
we're just glad you guys got the feedback. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Rebounded. Here comes Oak Level the other way. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded, and that's going to do it, folks. Franklin Christian is your boys Division VI national champions here at the NACA. Congratulations to the Falcons, and congratulations to you fans watching back at home.
Now, there will be a trophy presentation, and there are going to be some all-star awards for all tournament team, that type of thing, given out here. So, folks, stay tuned because chances are one of your athletes that are in this game will have an award given to them, and of course the runner-up and the championship trophy will be presented as well. So we'll keep it live here on the court. We're going to take the scoreboard down. Again, your final score is your final score is actually 53-45. Franklin County, your national champions.
signature team picture. From Victory, Jeremy Wright. From New Beginning, Oladapo Adesinario. From Franklin, Ethan Burke.
There's your boy Bert.
From Providence, Paul Monsanto. From Oak Level, Cameron Watkington. From Calvary, John Wood. From Franklin, Andrew Robinson. From Elkhorn, Logan Martin. From Oak Level, Jake Bain.
Maybe Travis. Okay. Oh, okay, he's done. Okay, I'll get that to you.
From
Then here's
Romeo,
a.
Tavarius Mason.
I forgot to go buy one. One of my parents had that. I think there's enough space. You said
Jason
you'd
Belcher.
upload that to that if you get a chance.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, cool.
From
Don't worry,
Franklin,
my
Casey
son's
Gordon.
playing here in this game, so we got all kinds of time. So I'll come back up later.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Louisville Tiger offensive player for the event, Ethan Burke from Franklin Christian. The Louisville Tiger defensive player for the event, Cameron Watlington from Oak Level.
For you Franklin fans out there, we're going to try to get the team to wave back at you at home once their trophy presentation is presented.
One more big hand for our alternative team. Two trophies voted by the coaches for best team sportsmanship in nice hand to Providence Christian from Savannah, Georgia. Finishing in fourth place, PrepSpin Christian from Blacksburg, Virginia. Third place, Victory Christian from North Augusta, South Carolina. Our national runner-up, Oak Level Christian from Stokesdale, North Carolina. The 2014 NACA Division 6 champs, Franklin Christian School from Franklin, Tennessee.
You see Franklin County presented with the national championship. Hey, wave back to everybody watching at home, guys. that concludes our coverage here this morning. Franklin County, your national champions, folks. This is William Warfield for Travis Harrison saying until next year, Franklin County. So long, everybody.